My name is Adam Tolley, and on this video, I want to talk about and try to explain to people the magnitude of the evil going around in this world today. And a lot of us cannot understand it because a lot of us are moral and we just cannot fathom such calculated um, evil that is being done to us each and every day. Now, in the Bible, it states signs to look out for in these end times that we're in. And a lot of non-believers and even believers wonder how God can predict such an event with such facts and just just point it out, like from this point to this point to this point to this point, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. He doesn't leave any spaces, he doesn't leave anything to the imagination. And that is because God knows the evil more than we do. He realizes the technical advances these evil people will have. And when I'm talking about these evil people, I'm talking about the Bushes, I'm talking about Obama, I'm talking about the Clintons, I'm talking about all of them. The only U.S. president to me that had a soul was JFK. He wasn't. He did a lot of things that were non-godly, but to me he was the only one who had a soul. These other people are pure monsters. So let's talk about some of these signs that are going to happen. And one of them is extreme changes to the weather. Now, a lot of people think, okay, he predicted that because God controls the weather. Well, as much as I want to fully believe that, and at one point I did, it is not true. Our weather is being manipulated through HARP. HARP is a evil technology built by the taxpayers of the United States. And what they do is they study patterns in the weather, and they shoot up energy into the atmosphere, and they manipulate the weather, and they cause natural disasters, which a lot of people think are natural disasters. They cause them. It is man-made. They are trying to be God. They think they're God. That's how evil they are. And they are the ones manipulating the weather and making these events happen. Like Fukushima was a man-made earthquake tsunami, and it was created so that the whole Pacific Ocean can turn into complete radiated death, so that it can poison our food, poison the ocean, and hurt our food supply. This was brought to us by design, by these evil people. So I mentioned one sign. So just to let you know, they are manipulating the weather and causing these disasters. This is why God predicted that the weather will get worse and worse and worse and worse, and that the earthquakes will be bigger and bigger. Let's just say God knows everything, and I'm just here to warn you guys that it's more than what you know. So I just covered one sign. Famine and plagues and great disease. This is caused by, of course, the radiation in the Pacific Ocean now. It is caused by the food supply being poisoned on purpose. Um, for some of you who have never heard of chemtrails, chemtrails are poisonous chemicals being poured out from an airplane. So when you see an airplane and you see that white um, cloud of dust, like I thought it was a cloud, it's not a cloud, it's toxic poisons, and it's a way to manipulate the weather and to poison our soil and poison the atmosphere, so that when we breathe, more people have asthma now. And it's I haven't done a video in so long, and it's really hard for me to talk about these things because it affects me so much, and it just makes me so angry that all these things are being done to us on purpose by our government. Um, so that is why people are getting sick, because the food is being tampered with. Aspartame is pure poison. They knew it was pure poison. They put it in diet pop anyways because they want to kill a large part of the population. MSG also is a toxin. Um, just the fluoride in the water, it's toxic poison. We are being bombarded by poisons on purpose, on design. So there's another sign. Christians will be persecuted. This is already going on. It's going on a little bit right now in the USA with Duck Dynasty and his comment that should be spread around the world. He's being put down for being a Christian, and the Christian morals more and more every day are being destroyed. So that's how we know we are in the end times. And if you hear a cat meowing, that's my cat Maxwell, and he knows it's freezing out, but he still wants to go outside. Excuse me. I'll give you that to think about, and I'll be right back. I told you it was freezing. It just dumbfounds me on how calculated and how evil this is. And when you fully are aware, it's really hard to take. Um, so I've covered 3 signs. Christians more and more are being persecuted. places are saying that you can't say Merry Christmas, you can't do this, you can't do that. The promotion of gays, um, all this stuff is being done just like God predicted. And like I said in the beginning of this video, he predicted all this with great accuracy because he knows the evil better than the people like us who have morals and would, I mean, the things that they're doing, we wouldn't even dream of doing. We wouldn't even, it wouldn't even come into our mind. It's so evil. And the mass population, unfortunately, is unaware of these things, and that's why I have to say something. I have to do something. And hopefully this message will reach someone and change their life somehow, or just make them more aware that we're living in make it or break it times. And I'm not here to scare anyone. I'm not here to, this isn't like the end of the world thing going on. Even though we are in the end times, I just want people to realize that what's happening, all the evil that is happening on purpose, by design, by the high elite. Um, and sadly enough, these people, these sick, disgusting, skull and bones, New World Order demons, in their own mind, I really believe they think that they are doing this for our own good. I really do. Because they are being deceived by Satan. Just like we can be deceived by Satan, they are being really deceived by Satan. And when the day comes for judgment, they will be judged, and there is no turning back. What will happen to them for putting all this upon us innocent, loving creatures will be... I am so glad that I am not part of what they're part of. So I covered a few of them. I'll do some more in another video. But remember, God is real. The Bible is 100% accurate. And we are in the end times. And just be aware that things are going to get crazy. God bless, and I'll see you again soon. Hopefully sooner than what I've done lately. I haven't done as much as God wants me to do, but God bless.